Pushing forward, Sasha mentioned the user interface. And I'm glad that she did because this is by design. We didn't fumble on the interface. We really wanted from day one to build Aera as a digital agent to ensure that strong end user adoption and engagement. Back in the days, our inspiration was Siri or Alexa. I was wondering, why can't we have the same level of ease of use and interaction with the software? I don't need the software to play music or give me direction, but I want a software that actually works with me and works for me every day. That was our goal. This is why actually Aera is called Aera. You know, you can call Aera, and this was a very interesting journey to find the right name actually. But we wanted people to be one click away from making important decisions anywhere, anytime. Wanted a single interface regardless of the types of decisions that you're making. Wanted to engage people in natural language, present recommendation in a single inbox and take action. Offer a very simple way to engage regardless of the decisions that you're making. You don't need to go into a different interface every time. So we wanted a system that learns how you work and not a system that you have to learn how to work with. That's very important. A system that learns how you work and not a system that you have to learn how to work with. And we're seeing the impact of Aera on your people's life at work. And I love hearing our customers talk about Aera is helping them be more efficient. So we have a quick video about some of those comments. We can play it now.
So if you think about the amount of work that's taken away from the individual, it's immense, right? And they can focus on more creative things and more value-added activities rather than just processing work. I think that's the first thing for me.
So decision intelligence for us is fundamental, as I said, to take the right decision, to simulate the option and to pre-calculate what will be the impact, what will be the budget that you need to absorb eventually a decision or adjustment, and also to implement and to reach wider number of function in our department.
In one of our operations in Mexico, we develop, the system generates more than 8 million forecast combinations by SKU, by store per day. This is billions of iterations per day to perfect or to improve the forecast. The effort is being reduced more than 35% because people don't need to touch the pain of developing a forecast that anyways systemically discarded because I have a promotion that will change everything and all that. All that have been put aside. And of course the costs have been going down and the stocks have been going down and the sales have been growing above the average of the category because then we can maximize much better more commercial plans.
So therefore, when I looked at Aera solution, it offered me a modular approach, right? It offered me the solutions from a particular business problem today and tomorrow. But also, it offers me opportunities for further expansion of my current business problem, which I can cover with Aera. And I have a roadmap of different business issues that I need to tackle with the technology. So that's why for me, Aera was a perfect fit in this regard.
So the first thing I would say is that it delivers value, right? This is not just a fad or a nice, shiny tool, You are going to get value, not just in terms of the quality of the decision, but you are going to get value in terms of, the oxygen you create to your frontline employee.
Oxygen that we create, you can hear me? Yeah, oxygen that you create for the frontline employee. I love this quote. And please join us this afternoon. Folia mentioned 30 sessions. This is an extract from those sessions that are available on the platform. So the question is, how do we give even more oxygens to your people and make decision intelligence even more people-centric? Well, if you consider the types of decisions that companies make, they range from structured to highly situational and manual to fully automated, right? We started our journey by looking at the structured decisions. Most of our clients till date have been working on structured decisions top-down deployment, and a high level of automation. But today we're excited, I'm excited, to announce the release of new innovations in the platform that will allow your people to cover the entire spectrum of decisions, really putting people back at the center. So the first innovation we'll talk about is called workspaces. And workspaces take the power of Aera data and intelligence and bring them to the hands of the users in a beautifully enhanced, agentic, and simplified user interface. It answers all your questions with the agent-based chat interface. Think about it as a secure, context-aware chat GPT on top of your supply chain. Real time and always on. No hallucinations. We'll talk about that. We'll cover that topic later in the morning. Workspace will also allow you to build your own models and do real-time simulations, leveraging Aera's new calc engine, bringing the power of simulations in the hands of the end users. Workspace will also allow you to take action. Aera takes actions based on recommendations today. You'll be able to take all the types of actions. So you're one click away from being able to take an action from Aera. And this will really change the work experience of your people forever. That exciting? Yeah, they're excited. They're not showing it, but they're excited. Second, Agentic AI. This new routine will greatly simplify the work that people do every day and dramatically reduce the time needed to build skills. Furthermore, and I'm excited about that, it will allow you to deploy skills on top of unstructured data. Think about documents, PDF, images. So it opens up a whole new scope of capabilities for decision intelligence. And it's a huge value unlock. So you're now able to leverage the full power of Aera over the entire spectrum of decision making, creating de facto what we call a decision intelligence network. A network that learns from every decision made, structured all the way to situational, in real time. I'll pause here, but imagine the power of that intelligence that truly captures the tribal knowledge that is stuck in people's mind today, that allows you to identify and scale best practices and automate the decisions that need to be automated. That's what we're going to be talking about this morning. This model has already been proven, by the way. This is what makes self-driving technology so special. It learns from every interaction, every car on the network. Think of every one of your people are continuously contributing to your enterprise intelligence. Think about it as every single one of your people contributing to that permanent memory that will make everyone on the network smarter. Okay? And that's the reality that we're hard at work to make available to you, to your users, and to your companies. You guys excited? You can show a bit more excitement. That's okay. Don't worry. I know it's a broadcast, but you can if you want to feel like clapping, you just go ahead. Yeah, come on. I know we're probably breaking all the rules of a broadcast, but it doesn't matter. So I'm excited about this because this is really core to our vision, and I think we're now completing the vision. And it brings me to the third big innovation, which is the control room. We already have a control room in the platform today, but it's been greatly expanded to allow you to truly leverage the power of the decision intelligence network. It sits at the center of the process, enabling you to guide the decisions and monitor and improve how decisions are made. Aera learns from every decision made, and you will learn with Aera. That's really fundamental. So we're completing our vision here, and this is an exciting time. We can't wait to see it deployed at scale in your enterprise and see the value unlock that is going to be generated. Because my core belief is that at digital speed, there are no small decisions anymore. In the past, you had big decisions, small decisions. But today, to win the trust of your customers, you need to have the right product, at the right place, at the right time, at the right price, with the right promo and everything, and you know that. To do so, you need to have the right strategy, you need to have the right plan, but you also need the perfect execution, regardless of the conditions in which you're operating. So no more small decisions. Every decision matters and can have an impact on your top line, your bottom line, and your customer satisfactions. And I believe that the cycles are accelerating from strategy to planning to execution to a point where they're actually blending completely. We're seeing that right now. And I also believe that over time, you will see a collapse of your technology stack as a result. Your system of record will eventually get smarter. That was a joke. And what we are already seeing today is that your system of intelligence that will orchestrate strategic and operational decisions across the value chain with the human symbiotically in, on, or out of the loop.